Mail call. No question about this one. This is a FastCap ChopSaw hood. Well, I know everything about the ChopSaw hood because I had the very first version. It looks a little more sophisticated. It looks like they've did the hardware a little bit different, and they've actually got a front section that closes in the front. Mine didn't have that. Now with my benches, it won't quite work the same as it would on an open back miter saw stand, but I still think it'll work. As I recall, no tools are required to set it up or to use it from job to job. Well, I see one update to it. It looks pretty small, but it's actually twice this big. They've folded it in the middle, so that even makes it better for transportation. So moving it from job to job, I could put this and these in there, and looks like it's set up like one of those tents that you just put it together in the middle. Just kind of snaps together. Must have like a bungee in it or something. Look at that. That's all that took. Just getting the poles in the middle to come together. And let's see. Goes on the saw this way. So the front is down. Oh, this is great. Yeah, no tools at all. They've got a knob set up here. So I just peel that knob off, and this, I'm looking at sort of a question mark shape. That's going to turn in toward the saw, so toward the front. This is the back. So I'm going to slide it in this way, and there is a square receiver for it, bracket, slide it in. It's adjustable, and put the hex head in. It has a on the bracket there, that hex head drops all the way in, so you don't need a wrench to hold it. Let's see how hard it is to put it on the saw. That's it. These rods just drop in the standard clamp hole that every miter saw I've ever had has. So there's no bolting it down. And it's ready to go. The top will collapse back. It has a nice window in it which allows light to come in. It's got an area in the back that drops down and catches the sawdust, and if I didn't have this on a solid bench, it would drop down under the saw, and there's a couple of straps with quick release buckles that you would just pull down and buckle, and it would then hold the sawdust, it would catch it, and you could then just take it off and empty it. And the other thing you could do, I noticed on the box, was that you could also have the tail drape down and just put a cardboard box down there or a Rubbermaid crate and have the sawdust and kind of shake it down and then go dump that, which is how the original one worked that I had. If you find yourself on a job that requires really containing the dust, then this would be a good thing to add. So there's Velcro across the top and down both sides. So we'll see how hard it is to put this thing on. Not super technical, it's basically just a tent to house your saw in, and you can also use these on tile saws. So if you find that you're on a job and you really need the dust control, then this, all miter saws, even this one, which has the Capex, has the best dust collection of any miter saw that I've owned, and there's still a fair amount of the fine sawdust. So this would catch all of that and make the cleanup on the job a lot easier. And you can see that even on my bench, I'm able to use it. Well, they did a really good job of making it easy to set up. So at the end of the job, when it's time to go, so I just put it down on its side on the floor and put my feet on the hoops and just pull them apart. So that's the ChopSaw hood from FastCap. I'll put a link to it in the description of this video down below, as I do with all of the tools that I review.
For all of the tools that I review, I will put a link in the description of this video down below that you can click on the link and go right to the tool. Also, look for a discount code. With some of the tool manufacturers, I'm able to work out a discount, and sometimes I've made the video already and contacted them, so I may not be able to mention it in the video, or I may not mention it. In fact, I may intentionally leave that out in the future so that the discounts will probably be time-stamped, whereas the video will be up forever. So look in the description down below, and if you see a discount code, just highlight it, copy it, and then go to the link and then paste it in.
If you like Mail Call, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Most important, share the channel with others. Thanks for taking the time to watch. Have a great day.